Hello everyone! Welcome back. Another day, another video. How are we doing? How's it going, peeps? Oops, I'm not trying to swing and miss right off the bat. Hopefully your guys' day is going A-okay. Happy to be back. Oh my gosh, I've said this once before, but it's worth repeating. I'm doing so much better at sitting in the damn middle of the screen these days. So just thank you. Thanks for checking things out. Thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Good time of the week. Hopefully you guys are maybe texting your friends, setting up the weekend. Yeah. Okay, let's possibly move into stuff. Things I want to talk about to sort of like just yell into nothingness, but it happens to be the whole world digitally. Things that I don't get to talk with people about in regular life. So, what's going on? What's things that might be happening that we might have in common? I certainly have a couple of things. If you guys are interested, that is. So, we're in the middle of the chess playoffs. I know. That's exactly what I wanted to get into. Is, not that anybody's going to be calling it a sport or anything, but I'm certainly on Team USA, and I believe that means Mr. Nakamura, for this one. And, that would be a USA-China matchup at the end. Interesting. But, I believe so. I believe, anyway. Hate to, get that wrong. But either way. Just a sort of... I never really want to change things. I suppose the art of chess is great as it is, but the game can't be any faster. How about lighting up, a slow... If we're not going to do the lighting up thing, just lighting up all the threats that your move just made against the opponent. If you could sort of do like a red lighting up situation inside the pieces. We don't want to do that. That's fine. I'm not trying to be a dork right here off the bat. It just seems like nothing's happening when somebody makes a move. I'm not really good at it, right? But maybe if you can, just have some grandmasters with sort of like an orchestral set in the background, and they could play the music depending on how dramatic the move was. No, not my greatest idea, probably. Anyway, it's just all these games that end in a draw, and I'm sure I've mentioned that before. Most of them end in a draw, and there's got to be some more excitement happening. And he's the only guy, speaking of, that adds a lot more watchable stuff that, I suppose you could watch a commentator or something, their effort to make that exciting. Moving on. Sorry about that. Quickly moving on. A few days ago, Kobe, he got his statue sorted out, and that's great. I don't want to be one of those guys that talks about, but I suppose that is sort of the upcoming joke here. Now he has only one smudge on his legacy. But I'm going somewhere with it. That Trevor Bauer guy? The MLB pitcher? Was in the league for 3 years or something like that. Got hit with a few SA allegations. It's Thursday, guys. We're not trying to get all heavy, right? 3 or 4 or something like that, and now he's coming after. Ladies, you gotta, if you want to, what am I saying? This is a boy-girl show, but if if you wanted to maybe strike gold, perhaps it would be a better idea if you went for people that were married. I know that's ironic. That's practically why I add it. But anyway, 16 years, that's got to be the biggest. That's unprecedented if she were to end up getting 16 years in prison or something like that. Just hanging out, people, hoping you guys are doing all right. Hopefully this is going well. Last thing, Braille, the YouTube channel, one of my favorite people to watch. It's like one of the only honest guys on YouTube, right? Gifted Hater is his name. I'm doing a thing where I'm looking over this way now, guys. I don't know what that is. Got to get back into the groove of things. He tackled the owner of the channel, and this guy getting heavier and heavier involved in that cult that we all know about now that Leah Remini has done her docuseries or whatever they're called. It's just, there's an interesting, okay, so don't really want to, just reminding me that maybe we do have some UFO news. That South Park episode where they talked about what Scientologists actually believe, there's actually a small correlation with the recent UFO news that's coming out, where there's a spiritual element, and we haven't talked about this yet, so I just want to address Mr. Aaron Cairo. Probably shouldn't even say Mr. here, but he's put so much of his money into going up the little Scientology ladder there, and he's going to ultimately find out after spending a lot of money or many years if he can't reach there. You can't really have people around you that don't like it. Otherwise, they'll never tell you the alien story. Or you have to be in it for 1,000 years. Oh my God, I'm rambling. Okay, we'll address this later. I just want to say, there's no real correlation. There's no direct correlation, in case anybody was wondering. You would think the people, if there were aliens coming here to collect souls, I gotta go. They would go to these galaxies that they came from, where this idiot founder guy mentioned. I gotta go. All right, guys. Mwah. It was just a joy being back. I'll see you guys as early as tomorrow. Toodles!